All right. I think we're live, ready to go. Let's get on here because I'm like a minute behind schedule, and I think there's a lot of stuff popping here. So let me know if there's any volume issues or anything like that. Otherwise, let's get going here, guys. Good morning. Welcome back to the stream where we first review the watch list, then we trade the market open every day. Hope everyone is feeling good, ready to go because it is October, guys. It's the first trading day of October, which means it's October 1st. Obviously, it's what day is today? It's a Thursday today, and it's 9:17 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I believe. We got another 15. Nope, fake news. We got 13 minutes before the market opens at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then we'll wrap up the stream at 11. Before we talk about anything else, let me cue this cool little disclaimer, which you guys told me I should do. Check this out. Watch this. Blang. By the way, I could still talk while it's showing, but all right, we're back. So there you have it, guys. A little disclaimer, and let's look at these tickers right now. So right now we're up $290 pre-market. We're up $340 on SLDB, but I gave back about $50 on ENLV. A bit of a tricky situation on ENLV for me personally. Although I love dip buying, I missed the big bounce off of 10. We didn't get that. And then, I tried a different one and I also didn't get that. It's just a kind of a weird play here overall, ENLV so far. We have huge resistance on this one right above. So right now we're kind of dwindling in this kind of $10 zone, right below $10. Big resistance there. And the next major resistance around 12.5. We actually had a pre-market high of 15, which is pretty solid. All the way up to this area. And then, I think after that, it's like between $16 and $17 big resistance. So let's see if we can get back past the pre-market highs and then keep on going from there. Right now, I do find like there's huge support here in this area. I don't really see ENLV going back so much further, so I might actually end up trying to dip buy this one in the pre-market open session. We'll see what we do. It is a 78 million market cap. That's pretty big. 8 million float. Israel Biotech with coronavirus trial results. That sounded really, really good for people in critical conditions. So great to hear that kind of news. So yeah, micro and macro news, or micro news with inside of a macro trend, right? Something that usually does affect things. Tickers a little bit stronger. So really good to see that. ENLV. I do think like this 9.5 zone could be a really good pop. This is where I tried it. I did my original entry here. I was up like 3%. Coulda, shoulda, woulda closed it here for a small profit. Ended up selling again. I actually got kind of a double bottom entry here. Then, dipped off more. And then I sold here on the 9 EMA retest. Actually ended up buying one more time. But yeah. Thanks, Carmela. Appreciate it. You heard her, guys. Gotta hit the like button or else I don't know what's going on here. ENLV, guys, really looks interesting. Okay, let's go to the other ticker I was trading today, SLDB, which is probably our clearly gapper on the day. Blah blah blah. I can't speak right now. We traded this one quite a lot. I actually, right in this area, I was trading it a few times and I was like, wow, this thing is so weak. And this was like till like 8:10 or so. It was just so weak. We did a few trades on this one, got some nice pullback trades, but it was just constantly weak. And then eventually, after 8:10, it really had a little bit of momentum kind of pop back into it. I was like, okay, here we go. And tried a few more little trades in this area. Nothing really too crazy. This could have been a good trade, but what I like about SLDB much more than ENLV is that SLDB it might have a larger float. So ENLV has that 8 million float. SLDB has that 26 million float. Right now, I like those tickers usually under 10 million float. But SLDB has that fast rate of change. These candles are like 5 to 10% candles. They're really, really nice. It's between that $2 and $7 sweet spot. It kind of has room to run. 550 is a huge resistance zone on SLDB, so I'm a little bit nervous about 550 right around here. But after that, I think we could run to like 650 without some major resistance. So that's what I'm keeping my eyes on. Let's little hard to look at this ticker sometimes. That's what I'm keeping my eyes on. I'm going to be probably nervous trading SLDB out of the gates because this was a pretty strong run up. It's up 150% right now, and it just feels a little bit weak on the order book. So I'm going to be a little bit more conservative on this one. I'm going to probably wait for a bigger pullback. I don't really see myself buying a breakout on SLDB into the open. So that's how I feel about it right now. ENLV, guys, just broke $10. So if we just held that position, right now we would be back in the green with ENLV. I was really thinking about doing it. This one was showing some really good signs of strength. So we'll see how I'm going to treat it. That's true. I think, Tyler, you're right. There's strength in the constant support on the way up. But you really feel the resistance layers that we're going through. I don't know if those are just like limit orders preset, pre-market from, because SLDB, was a big gap down, and it's had some kind of these failed moves to the upside, a lot of them. So just tons of resistance in this area, and I just kind of feel like you feel that resistance really heavy right now. So that's why I'm being a little bit more cautious on SLDB, but overall the pullbacks on it are pretty nice. Yeah, so SLDB has a catalyst. FDA lifts clinical hold. They had a hold on one of their, I think it was trials. Here we go. Reports lifting of FDA's clinical hold on phase 1 out of 2 trial of Duchenne. I don't know. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Share search pre-market. Well, we know that part. This clinical trial. Yeah. Okay. So on Ignite DMD. Interesting. Okay. So let's get back here. SLDB, I'm waiting for a bigger pullback, and then ENLV, I'm waiting for, I don't know. I would like some sort of red to green move on it. It's always unfortunate when you close out a trade and you close it out a red, and then it actually ends up being a green trade literally moments later. Was thinking about buying that secondary to move to 9.5, but didn't. It is what it is. Well, while people are coming in here again, I might as well take advantage of this new thing we set up here and shoot the disclaimer out one more time. I'm having way too much fun with Touch Portal, guys. It's this new thing on my phone where I just have command over the stream. For example, boom. All right, enough of that. By the way, I did change some of the notifications that are going to pop up on the screen. I'm making it Halloween themed, so Zombie is back for October, and it'll probably stay for all of October. So let's see what happens there. ENLV, guys, still pulling up, just getting close to that 150, 1050. We'd be up just about 50 cents a share on ENLV now. So the tears are flowing, but you got to manage your risk. Holding and hoping is not a strategy. Cutting your losses is a strategy. And that's how we're able to be consistently profitable, but just by managing our positions and being able to live to trade another day. So, yeah. Nice. Happy for the feedback. Yeah, SLDB has a lot of consolidation. That's true. Calm and collected, calm and collected. Because of swing trades, Tyler, or what's up? Yeah, I'm watching ENLV on my second screen right now. At the moment, I'm not trading it. Just kind of thinking here what are going to be some good setups for it. Yeah, so I'm going to leave SLDB on my main screen. I'm going to be looking for some sort of pullback back to 450. For ENLV, guys, like I said before, big kind of support around 10, which was former resistance, right? And so $10 and $11 is kind of like this spread zone I would like to see. Actually, it's more like 1080 is a bit of a ranging area. So right now we're right in the middle of that. So I'm going to be looking for probably a move back to 10, maybe even a move back to 9.5, as that was pre-market bottom, right? So any sort of move back there, that'd be about an 8% dip from where we are right now. I could see myself looking for some sort of move in that zone. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I'll have 200 shares ready to go on that one, and then I'll buy another 200 shares. So my first entry will be 200, and then kind of keep on going from there. I'm going to quickly move around my orders here. Always good to make sure this is set up right. And then I'm going to go back here back to SLDB. Markets, SPY, guys, is up 7%. 0.7%, sorry for that confusion, 0.7%. SLDB, here it goes again. Just about to hit, yep, just hit 5.5. Absolutely crazy, this one, with that high of 5.5. Really strong. Oh, ENLV also up. Just had a big move. Watching both of these. We got another minute and a half till the market opens, guys. Good luck, everyone. What day marks a year on the balance of the 25K challenge? I think the year would be marking end of November or sometime December. I'm not sure when we had the official launch, and happy to hear, man. We've only doubled that account from 4,000. Actually, well, we've more than doubled it, 4,000 to like 9,000 now. But it's only because we haven't been trading it really in the last 4 months or so. We've been swing trading it. Sometimes we go 2 weeks or something without trading it. So right now, it's really the unlimited account we're doing most of our day trading in. Last month we wrapped up around 4.5, I think, thousand profit. Okay, Corey, your TOS is slow as well. I've been feeling extreme lag in the order book, so I didn't know if that was me or not, but I don't know. We'll see. All right, let's go here, guys. Another 18 seconds. Good luck, everyone. Remember, calm and collected, no stress. Let's do this. There's no way I'm going to be trading SLDB right in here. Nice move higher on ENLV. Really strong move. Quick dip on ENLV back to 10. I could totally see this recovering here. SLDB, strong breakout, 585. What a move. This thing's up almost 200% now. ENLV is selling off again. Ooh. ENLV entry here at 964. Small size, only 200 shares on this one. Looks like it's pulling off one more time here. Looking to either take profits or average down a little bit. Just got another fill. Possible entry again at 93. Out of the trade on ENLV. That was a little bit of a weird one, I'm not going to lie. TOS was just a little bit slow there. I wasn't even really sure. Closed that at just about $10 exactly. That was a pretty decent move. We got about 30 cents, a little bit more, 35 cents a share on that one. Still pulling back. SLDB selling off here. Just about to hit VWAP, guys. SLDB. Should see somewhat of a bounce here after 5. Mitchell said same lag, TOS lag for him as well. Very weird. That was very weird. I honestly had no idea if I was in or out of that trade for a little bit. SLDB looks like it's gaining some support right around 485, right above VWAP. I'm not going to trade it here because I feel like it's overextended still. ENLV, guys, back above 10, back above the 9 EMA. This could be a red to green. Has to break 10.5 for it to be a red to green. 1042, 1044, 1047. There we go, red to green on ENLV. This could break VWAP. Let's see what happens. No trade yet for me. Ugh. I got the shivers again. I don't even know why. ENLV looks pretty interesting in this zone again, but I don't want to get stuck in one of those wicked flushes just like last time. Nice, Tan. 328 gain. That's huge. Good work. ENLV had a perfect pullback to $10. Literally perfect. I usually don't buy 9 EMA pullbacks under VWAP, so let's see. COVID shivers. Maybe. I don't know. I hope not. Crazy 5-minute candle on ENLV. Massive hammer candle right now. SLDB setting up here for another breakout. I'm probably going to not trade this one. ENLV just had a massive breakout past VWAP, past $11. Huge move there. 11.11. That was $1 a share move from where we exited. Up 10%. It looks like ENLV might get halted here. Yep, ENLV is halted, guys. I'll quickly show this trade, or show this setup. Corey's long ENLV, it looks like. He's all excited. Ooh, sweet $10 dip. It doesn't get any better than that, Corey. Nice. Lead gappers right now 100% are SLDB and ENLV with $216 volume and $130 volume respectively. AEL would probably be something else I might look at, but these are really the two winners right now. Yeah, Corey, I hope the best, man. This could be good. I mean, ENLV has that 8 million float, right? So it does have that potential for gapping up, getting halted, and maybe continuing its trend. So wish the best, man. That's exciting. I kind of feel like it's the end of the week for some reason. I feel like it's Friday. I don't know why. So ENLV is going to open up at 2:35. I mean, I didn't change my time. At 9:45. I mean, 9:40. Sorry, guys. Too many time zones. Oh, that just hurt my head. I think I just felt it twitch. So it got halted at 9:35. It should be opening up at 9:40. Sorry about that. Yep, 9:40:31. Week has been going on too long. Yeah, possibly. Well, while we're waiting here for ENLV to open up, good time to think about, have you hit the subscribe button? Have you hit the like button? Really, those are two questions you should be asking yourself continuously. What do I think about SLDB? I like before, my analysis has not changed on this one. I think it's seeing a lot of resistance here. It might pop up to 5.5, I don't know, but I just see a little bit more resistance here. I would rather wait for a dip below VWAP and maybe start accumulating around 4.5. Tough to say. If you subscribe, you get to see a zombie come on the screen. That's an extra incentive. Nice, cool. Yeah, ELNV, Trey says, is not on Robinhood. Interesting. Corey knows what's up. Abdul is sabotaging the channel. Markets are fairly green. This is looking pretty good across the board. Let's quickly check some gross swings here. We got decent moves to the upside. NKLA up 10% today so far. Pretty strong. And we'll talk a little bit more about that later. There goes SLDB. Like we said, could pop to that 5.5. If it did, I probably wouldn't touch it. So there was that move. Let's see what happens. 560. It's impressive. It's impressive. The dip buyers on SLDB are very strong. They've really kept it up above the 9 EMA most of pre-market, which makes me extra nervous for when this thing actually breaks below 9 EMA. I'll be back in the States sometime, probably November, starting sometime in that month. But don't have a perfect answer to that. I'll let you know when I book the flights. All right, ENLV opened up. Quick pullback here, could be an entry. 9 EMA pullback. Can we get an entry? Boom, 11.2, 11.44. Oh, I was trying to move my mouse for that entry. It was too quick. I was thinking we might see a nice little crack of the 9 EMA, but we didn't. That was a really fast mover. SLDB had a new high here at 610. I think I just saw Corey sell at 1140 something. I gotta say, SLDB, this is a really impressive move here. I probably was overly biased. I probably have to change my thesis a little bit. Both of ENLV and SLDB both have coronavirus related news. Actually, no, that's not true. The ENLV is coronavirus trial results, and the other one's FDA lifts clinical hold. A little bit different. So SLDB, typically I'd be buying that pullback. I just really couldn't get myself to do it because I feel like it's overextended. So sometimes having biases is not the most healthy thing because it keeps you from taking trades, but at the same time, you have them for a reason to avoid getting into bad positions or getting into good positions. So, yeah. All out at 11.13. Ah, man. Well, still, that's over $1 a share. That's 11 and 12 cents a share trade, Corey. That is beautiful. That pretty much doesn't get any better, man. So big congrats, man. That's a really nice trade. One of those home run classics. (9:42 a.m. Eastern Standard Time). This flag setup on SLDB, I gotta say, it's nice. It's nice for sure. I just don't think I'm going to trade this one. ENLV had that pull back to 10, now popping back to the 9 EMA. I'm not seeing a trade right now that I'm super blown away about. I'm super stoked about. So I think that pullback to like the 980s could have been a kind of an interesting buy on ENLV. And then SLDB, this could be a good pullback setup here. $5.55. Well, you gotta admit it is kind of slowly selling off, but holding its highs pretty well. I really like this one. What I'm seeing. Let's see. I don't know. I think I would have wanted an earlier entry than taking profits earlier. It's nice. It's nice. Let me know if you guys are taking this trade. Go in setup, and there's a section under. You can click on hotkeys. Marsuki. Setup is a button on the top right next to the gear icon. Or it is the gear icon. Yeah, SLDB, that was a really, once I saw it was holding its highs here, okay, after 3 red candles, I felt a little bit more comfortable. But if I traded this, I would have not looked for a break of 610. I would have tried to take a base hit on this one. SLDB pulling back to kind of bigger support here right above VWAP. Again, it's no trade for me yet. Right now, there's nothing like super hot I want to be jumping on. SLDB is definitely the lead gapper on the day, followed closely by ENLV, $350 volume compared to $166 volume. WWR, $22 million volume, actually not too bad. Actually coming into really, really big support right now. Kind Kind of an interesting setup here for WWR. I'd be a little careful with this kind of entry as it's already had a bounce off this zone. So that would make me not totally want to trade it. Let's just go back here. But we got AMAG. That was a possible leak gapper today. 324 million market cap was really, really high though. Now it's at 430. 34 million float. US Biotech. They reported to be bought. Paulus Covis, Biopolis Covis. I'm not sure. Kind of mixed decisions or mixed feelings here. I don't think I'm going to be touching AMAG. 3 base hits on SLDB from Jolly. Nice, man. Nice, my stuff. That's sweet. That's sweet. I think I mixed sweet and sick up in my head, and I was like, swick. All right, let's go back to SLDB. That was a good place to take profits too. Like, I don't know, you know, technically, yeah, you left profits on the table, but that's already a really solid move. And I would have been worried in this area for sure, and showing a lot of weakness to some extent. So it does have a huge amount of dollar volume. This thing was very thickly traded pre-market, SLDB. And sometimes when you see a ticker so thickly traded pre-market, oftentimes once the market opens, you don't get as many opportunities anymore. It's already a little bit overextended, and sometimes it tends to sell off a bit more. So that was kind of like my overall thinking on SLDB. Swick. That is kind of like thick. John Swick. Ooh, ee, bing, bang, walla, bing, bang. Mohammed's wondering if I'm still in ENLV. No, if I was in a trade, you guys would see it. I would have it in the front and center for you guys, and yeah, I probably wouldn't be this chill right now. I have no idea how that song just got in my head. Now it's stuck in my head. Oh. Oh my god. Oh. Well, it's definitely a good time to touch the toes, do a little bit of jumping jacks, maybe pull out the jump rope for a little bit. Oh, Carmela, Alex, where has Heiko been? No videos for quite a while. Yeah, Harley's right. He had one video come out, I think yesterday. And Heiko's been really busy with his new channel, Chin 69. How do I forget this? I'm always looking at it. And apparently it's been a lot of stormy stuff, so he hasn't been filming as much. So, but he'll come back. He's doing a lot of work for sure. Oh, the chat room is so chill today. It's really refreshing. I feel like this week there's been many days where it was extremely overwhelming. Just like, well, you guys probably know what I'm talking about. It got a little heated at some points. All right, so SLDB finally selling off here. ENLV, guys, making a little bit of a bull flag here. I really like what I'm seeing here on ENLV. Might try a small setup. Could break out higher. Oh my god, I think it's going to leave without me. No. Quick pullback. 10:09. 10:15. Small entry there at 10:15. Oh, I think I just bought into a flush. Out of this one again. Took like a 20 cents loss on it. Let's go back. Very weird. Very, very weird. Yeah, so this is actually what I was saying before. I typically don't buy pullbacks to the 9 EMA when we're under VWAP. Broke my rule there a little bit, I guess you can say. It's not like a rule, it's just like kind of like something I guess I should make it a rule. I mean, that's pretty much what a rule is, right? That's like something you try to stick to. So yeah, we're under VWAP, which means we're in a downwards trending stock, right? We're having a quick pullback to the 9 EMA. And then I was looking for a continuation. Looks like we had that failed continuation. Then we had a pullback. I actually bought right here at the 10, a little bit too early, 10.14, and then I sold there. Took like I don't know, 20 cents a share loss. Really not too big of a deal. 17 cents a share loss. Use smaller size. Got to manage your risk on a ticker like this. ENLV, man, has been a total just up, down, up, down, up, down for me. It's really SLDB that's paying the bills today for me. Oh, Brent, that's funny. I'll have to tell Heiko that. He'd be really happy. Although he might be listening right now. You just never know. He is here quite often. No, Lisa, gotta keep the profits. That's one of the hardest parts about day trading, is kind of knowing, kind of sometimes when to walk away. To me, I really automate that by having like kind of specific times set up. ENLV is playing with my head a little bit. It has these really wicked candles with these long wicks that sometimes freaks me out a little bit. So if anything, I'd probably rather get an entry on one of those wicks. Yeah, just not fully decided. SLDB, oh man, I don't know. It's right now it's chop. This is what I call chop. There's no clear setup. Right now, actually, this could be a breakout setup at 5:30. This is kind of a classic breakout move here. It's breaking past the 9 EMA. I feel like this one's overextended, which would keep me from buying this breakout move. So yeah. Yeah, Paradox, I'm not sure how much we're up on it, but we are up on SLDB at least $300. We'll review that in like 30 minutes. We'll review the trades a bit more. You'll have to ask him. Yeah, so SLDB, that would have been a breakout at 5:30, but like I said, it's just so overextended that I just wouldn't feel comfortable. But I gotta say, the dip buyers are not letting SLDB pull back. It needs, I feel like, a healthy pullback, and it's just not happening. So maybe it will a little bit because volume has been fading for quite some time on SLDB. Phew, Jay. Appreciate the $5, man, and congrats on the 500. That's beautiful, 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 man. Good work. Thanks again for the support of the channel. Really, really do appreciate it. It means a lot. Calvin, how's ADT? Alex, actually, I haven't looked at ADT. I couldn't really answer that from the top of my head, but we were looking at it yesterday, and I think it was doing all right. Nothing new. Yeah, it's kind of really just chilling at $8. Not really doing bouncing as hard as I would like. Took an unfortunate trade at 590. Yeah, man, I feel you. That we all get skunked from time to time. I just got skunked on ENLV. Luckily, it wasn't as bad as it could have been, but I think ENLV has another VWAP retest inside. Oh my God, literally as I say that, it pops up. You gotta be kidding me. Hold on, watching this one, guys. Watching ENLV right now. No, 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 no. That was literally the setup I was waiting for. What? That was so unpredictable. It literally just goes from quiet town, pops up 7%. Watching it. Oh, my lord. Oh, well. Let's see. Let's just watch this one. Got to be careful, guys. ENLV has been flushing a lot, so just keep that in mind. Oh, what was that? Congrats to anyone that nailed that. Corey, did you nail that one? Why do I feel like Corey got it? Yeah, Brand, that move was a little bit absurd. I mean, I felt that there was a move coming. I was literally just saying VWAP had the, I mean, there's a potential for that VWAP break, right? Because we were holding the $10 so well. And then I was like, okay, that last red candle was holding, wasn't even that much sell pressure. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to look for an entry. And literally, seconds later, or literally while I was saying that, it just decides to rocket on up there. It was kind of crazy. Like, just, that move was really, really strong. Really strong. Actually, it's so strong that I would buy a pullback. It looks like ENLV is back in the play, guys. There's big volume on this ticker. Absolute big congratulations to anyone that nailed that entry. Darn, Corey. I was like, hopefully a few of us got it. Welcome to the team, Kristen. Hopefully I said that name right. I apologize in advance if I mess up any names. I'm pretty awful with names. If you guys watch my recap videos when I'm talking about companies, I like butcher probably 95% of everything I say. ENLV. I always use the excuse that English isn't my first language, but I don't know if I can keep using that excuse anymore as I've been in the States for so long. ENLV, guys, watching. There's such a big spread on this ticker. Brent says, wait, you're not American? I was raised in America, but I was born in Germany. I moved to America when I was like really, really young. Like 3 years old or something. I still had an accent in middle school, actually. ENLV, here we go. Possible pullback entry right here. No, come on, no, what? All right. Second attempt. Where's the limit order? Come on. 290, 220. This thing might flush. I don't really trust this. Oh, man. Pull back to 1070. Can we see one more quick pullback? I would enter on that. Corey, stop buying all the stocks, all the shares. 1077. No fill. New minute and 13 seconds. Where's this candle going to close? That's the big question. Oh my lord, I think it's going to bounce right here. Nope, 1077. Still selling off. Trying to get a small fill here before we have a little bit of a move higher. I'm not going to let this go too far. No! Link orders. Why is it not closing? Oh my god, TOS, come on. No, you gotta be kidding me. Oh my god. That was so stupid. Link, what kind of error message was that? Oh my god, the amount of error message I get from TOS are so frustrating. All right, hold on. Let's see here. That was a big old sell-off. $10 acting as support again. This might get halted here, ENLV. I mean, at least we didn't get stuck in the wicked flush, but it literally did exactly what I wanted. I wanted to take that quick base hit there at like 3%. I think I gave back profits again on ENLV. Wow, the amount of times I gave him back profits for no reason on ENLV is getting a little bit out of hand. At least we're snagging SLDB. We've had a lot of good trades on this one. Makes up for it a little bit. ENLV is halted, guys. Yeah, Constantine, that's true. At least I didn't get stuck. Constantine came to me sideways this morning. Fang, I think every small cap is somewhat manipulated, so it's just something you just take into consideration. SLDB selling off here. Yeah, Harley, that's a good question. Was it TOS or was it my laptop? Oh my god, that was so silly. That was so silly. Try to move down my limit order, then both orders mess each other up when they should just cancel each other. I don't know why they don't do that. I constantly click that button when it pops up. Whatever. SLDB could be seeing a bit of a bounce. Closing order now. Maybe it's got another move stuck in it. SLDB 760. It doesn't seem that strong yet, but the sell volume's fading, so I really do think it's going to have a bounce back to the 9 EMA. I'm going to wait for maybe another possibility for an entry on SLDB. Let's see what happens here. We know we have big support around 4.5, so ENLV is going to open up at 10.0627. Good thing that we're always taking small share size on ENLV. That saved me a bunch already. Here we go. That was the move to the downside I was waiting for. SLDB still selling off. Bigger support here at 65 roughly. 460 might get chipped away. Not sure how much lower this is going to go. Overall 13% dip so far. It's a pretty solid dip. That's TOS. Laptop doesn't throw TOS error messages. Yeah, so true. Well, I guess since TOS has no fees, sometimes you mess up a trade and those could be considered fees to some extent. To SLDB, guys, watch out. This is a backside dip buy move. This is not like some sort of possible home run trade. You got to be careful with these setups. Just move my limit order down again. Totally fine with missing this setup. Just don't want to be on the wrong side of it. Yep, selling off again here. Gotta watch out with these. Yeah, there's the move. Yeah, I was unfortunate. I did miss the move. I got a little bit too conservative on it. Is what it is. We moved the limit order down like 3-4 times though, so it was just a quick one. Just had to be a little bit careful here. ENLV is about to open up, guys. Watch it, watch it, watch it. Found support at, no, keeps on selling off. Back at 10. Could pop from here. Had a limit order out there for a second, but I erased it. Big support around 950. This could still sell off here a bit. Be extra cautious with ENLV. Gotta wait 90 days. Oh no, Jay, that really doesn't sound fun. Call TOS, they usually lift that. They've lifted it before for me. ENLV, nice little 5% pop there. Man, ENLV, man, it is quite the stickler. Like, maybe that's why I'm shivering so much, because that ticker is freaking cold as ice. I wish we could play that soundtrack without getting this video in trouble. Cause he cold as ice. That's what these tickers are today. SLDB has been the biggest snooze fest ever since the open, and then ENLV has just been freaking high blood pressure central with their freaking whips in every direction. Do I ever use RSI? No, unless I'm swing trading or investing. I don't use it for day trading because it's just, to me, it's a derivative tool. I mean, you're just, what's a good way to, it's just, everything's a derivative of price and volume, right? So if you just can read price and volume, it's much quicker. And also RSI, like your classic RSI indicators when things are oversold, does not really apply to these small caps. Just because a stock goes from $3 to $6 does not mean it's not going to go from $6 to $40. You just don't know. So the RSI is going to be overextended the whole time. It's just, you're better off looking at the price action. That's what my thoughts are. If it's working for you, good, go for it. I mean, like, everyone's a different trader. Everyone kind of gets the feel for different stuff. But from what I've noticed, the RSI on the intraday isn't as important. So I do use it, but I use it kind of on the 4-hour plus, ideally on the daily chart. Yeah, Mark, Corey, I totally agree. ENLV, guys, back at 9.5. This is a perfect triple bottom right here. I'm not the craziest fan of triple bottoms. What I usually do is I wait for the triple bottom to crack, and if the sell momentum is slow, I'll end up buying there. So right now, it looks like it's cracking. Yep, cracked. Sell momentum is not necessarily picking up. Oh, well, maybe it is. Let's see, 30s. Possible buy entry here at 42, maybe. Looks like back to 50. Maybe it's going to sell off one more time here. I don't see this selling off again, to be honest. Here we go, back to 953. I don't know. I'm on the wrong side of ENLV so much, it's getting kind of unfun. Small amount of buying volume, very, very small buying volume on this candle. It means there's not a lot of trust in this bounce. There's a lot of people with limit orders trying to get out and not enough people buying those. Okay. Turning a bit here. Yeah. I think hack, that's what Mark was saying. RSI is not for day trading. Doesn't really work for day trading. 'Cause you're cold as ice. Well, it would have been like a 20 cents pop, so it could have, gave us a little bit of something. I can't believe ENLV didn't get out on that trade. Oh, that was such a disaster. ADES volume popping back up. Yeah, you're right. It's definitely up 50%, 28 million. Oh, yeah, really good. Good call out, ADES. Good call, Monster. This was actually one of our possible lead gappers for the day. 18 million float, U.S. pollution treatment company. They announced a 15-year carbon supply agreement with Cable Corp. 75 million market cap. So really good numbers there. I do like ADES. Big resistance though right above. Check out the 180-day moving average. It's a ridiculous amount of resistance on this ticker. So just keep that in mind. Still trying. We got that big resistance right around 6. It's reaching, just broke it. There we go, 18 million float. That's the power of it. Let's see what this can do. Yeah, premium designs. Check out the video description below, tradejournal.co/connect. That first link, there's a foundation video series. It's all hosted on Skillshare, and you can get 2 months for free, and you can easily do the whole course in a weekend. The crypto course takes a lot longer, but the day trading course is fairly thin, so you should be able to finish that in no time. ADES looks pretty interesting here. Aaron, I totally know that feeling. Second bump so far on ADS. I think the opportunity to see a third is fairly high because there's nothing else moving, and I feel like traders are looking for something. You want to be a little bit careful. Still a lot of sell volume on ADES, having a lot of issues trying to get above this $6 zone. This would probably be the one opportunity for this one. Possible entry here at 606. Just got to fill there at 606. Looking for ADES to break that 6.2 zone. That's the area we've been struggling. You can kind of see 615. Yeah, I took profits early. Yeah, there's 620, there's the break. Took profits too early. Oh well, walking away with about 10 cents a share on that one, 11 cents a share. I'm not sure what kind of profit that was. ADES, we just took 55 profit on that one. Nothing too crazy, but hey, is what it is. I think that's the one trade I'm going to look for this one. I don't know. It could keep going. I'm not saying it's not going to keep going. I think it could probably reach 6.5 without having too many struggles. Maybe I'll do one more trade on it. Let's see. Really depends how it behaves right now. OXBR being called out. SLDB, I'm not sure. Yeah, ADES is definitely just selling off though. Though 4.4 guys is huge support in this area, and it's not really cracking with that much sell volume, so it could actually be a good setup. Yeah, the short games could be good fun, Matt. ENLV pulling off again as well. ADES really having troubles breaking higher, but I gotta say it's there's possibilities here on this ticker for sure. But coming back to 606, wow, quick dip lower. We bought ADES at 606 and sold at 617. We got 11 cents a share. So $55 profit on that one. Nothing really too crazy, but it was a nice base hit. Thanks for that call out, Monster. Really good, quick move. Moved to 5. I literally turned my head for a second and I missed that move to 593. Oh, I just missed it again. So we have another bounce off this zone. Went to 97 this time. Yeah, okay, I missed that entry. It is what it is. A lot of selling volume, you guys. See how this selling volume is increasing? That's not a good sign. That's not a sign that this is going to reverse very nicely. ADES could be dead. I don't know. It's a little tough. What we're seeing here. It's also just, you know, if I was looking for a base hit here, I'd probably be looking for like a 2% profit going back to like the high of this candle, maybe 610, seeing a little support in this area, maybe 3% move tops. I'm not looking for a perfect entry or perfect exit, so I'm only going to get maybe like 2% on that. What am I risking? I'm risking a break of VWAP here. So there's more risk reward on ADES, and that's why I'm a little bit shaky with trading it. So unless I get a really good entry, I probably won't be trading it. Yeah, see if all of a sudden hit VWAP. This could be a bounce potential though. Again, I missed it. So I'm always too slow on ADES, just constantly too slow. Oh well. ENLV back at 930, crazy sell-off there. Let's go back to SLDB. I really like the price right now on SLDB. Volume has gone pretty much into no man's land for SLDB. That's usually a bit of a red flag, but right now, since we're at big support, this could be actually an interesting zone to look for a dip buy. We do know there's really, really big support right around 4.5, and then around 4, looks like 30 and stuff. We've had a little bit of launch pads in this zone, so let's see what happens. Calm down. I can show you how to color code it. Yeah, Corey, I kind of feel the same because this morning was a little bit underwhelming. SLDB could really sell off here, 444. I think it could have a push down before it reverses, or it's just going to break through the 90 EMA. Let's see what happens. Such low volume, very low volume on SLDB. Any sort of big green volume would be very interesting. Check out the 5-minute setup on SLDB. This could be a 5-minute breakout, and then we could be looking for a 1-minute pullback. 10:20 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Nice, Bren. Good call on that. OXBR, guys. It's crawling up here. It was, yep, 10. Now it's at 36%. It's gaining some dollar volume as well. There we go. There's the move. 37 has a lot of buyers. Don't really see that cracking. Let's see what happens. Maybe it will crack for a little bit. That would be nice. Then we could get a good entry. This is a backside move, dip buy. Just be, you know, weary. Big buyers in this one, not really letting it dip too hard. Possible entry at 37. Still a lot of sellers there. This might flush at one point. I'm not going to get long just yet. Yeah, buyers are on this one, hardcore. This is looking pretty solid. Possible entry at 41. Oh, it's tough, man. Tough, tough, tough. Looking for that break at the 9 EMA. Not the biggest position size, but it's not the best setup. Looking for that break on the 9 EMA. There we go. We're getting a break a little bit stronger here. There we go. Bit better move now. Still a lot of sellers though at 52 specifically. Let's see if we can break past 52. Nice. Nice move there. Possible taking profits at 57. This could be a stronger move into like the 60s. Just took some profits there. Smaller move, smaller position size. It was only like a $2.2 thousand position size. Walked away with about 18 cents a share. Base hits, guys. Base hits all day, every day. Calm down very quickly. Let me quickly show you here what it looks like. If you go to the gear icon and you go to appearance, you can say, where is it? Chart type, show ticks. I think it's somewhere here. You could have, where is it? I don't know. It's one of these. Oh yeah, volume bars, color as same as symbol ticks. That's just color as symbol ticks. That's the one. SLDB, this is definitely a move higher for sure. Let's see what happens. I'm not going to probably trade this one, but I really like what I'm seeing here. We took profits at 57. That was a quick pullback. This should continue up past 57. Let's see what happens. Thanks, Brad. Yep, there it is, 62, 64. Nice. So if you came late to the game, you would have had that possibility for, you know, another 3% profit or so. This was our first trade on SLDB since pre-market. In pre-market, we were trading this thing like crazy. So crazy that it's taken that long to get back in the game with SLDB. I just didn't really feel those opportunities were that hot. ENLV curled heavy right around 930 and now back at 975. I'm losing money on 3 stocks. I need to sell them. Trey, if you need to sell them, I would contact your broker, and they usually let you sell even if you're under the pattern day trader rule. Yeah, Mika, that's what I was thinking. OXBR, that's why you stay away from ticks without news. Let's look at it. What happened? Yeah. You know what? OXBR, I wasn't super stoked about the volume, and it had this recent ridiculous sell-off here, so there's a lot of back holders on a ticker like OXBR. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to be trading it. I knew I wasn't really stoked about it. We had a lot of other interesting tickers worth looking into, so I was kind of just leaving that one as it is. Oh, Lord. 10:26, guys. What's going to happen? We going to get another trade or not? ENLV. ADES. Wow, I can't even speak right now. Yeah, ADES. Look at that. Just so much sell pressure. So it didn't have the energy to go 6.5. I was thinking maybe we were going to see 6.5, but I already knew I didn't want to be part of it, right? I was totally fine of it running to 6.5 without me being on board because just the sell pressure on that puppy was just not really making me stoked. Yeah, it is what it is. ENLV, man, this is a bit of a dying train right here. And then SLDB. This is actually kind of turning into, again, like it was pre-market, one of the more interesting tickers. Even though it has such slow volume, but it's, you know, it has that VWAP above it that I'm thinking maybe we're going to see some sort of attempt. %7 move so far. Yeah, in a hot market, in a hot small cap market like this, you know, sometimes you'll see those 10, 15% moves. Right now we're at a 7% rebound. So I would not be so surprised to see SLDB do another rebound. We might do another trade on this one. 10.27 right now. This could easily dip though below 450 before we have a trade. Yeah, it's gearing up here. I don't feel comfortable trading this one. This is not a setup I would be trading. So I'd want to see a pullback first. 452. What are you going to do, boy? You going to pull back or not? Make up your mind. Yeah, a lot of good feedback in the chat room. I'm seeing it. Good inputs on Trey's situation. Come on, come on, come on. 49. 48. Can we dip past 48? Possible entry at 47. Filling up here to a decent size. Looking for that secondary move. This could be a bit of a whack city bull flag. Whack city, yo. 450. I want to see you break out. We're long 700 shares right now. With an average price at 44.46, I want to see it break out. I ideally want to see it break past 62 before I take profits. I'm not sure if we're going to see it break past 62. Long 700 shares. Support came in. Bit of a flag pattern here. All right, we're out of this trade. I really do think we might see a move past 62. That was a decent little trade. 17 cents a share, roughly, another base hit. Here we go, 63. Come on, let's see it. I swear, I'm like certain that this is going to go into like the set. Okay, well, there we go. I'm going to stop talking. That was the break that I was waiting for. And the reason, like I said before, is because, you know, in a hot market, I see reversals that are, you know, usually over 10%. Not reversals, but at least like a little bounce. This is kind of like a reversal, but, you know, it's a little bit of a healthy trend back to the upside. Looks like we're having a pullback here. 4.6 could be another entry. 4.7. Oh, nice. Into the 70s. I mean, can't really ask for more than that. I sold way too soon, guys. Way too soon. Look at that. A lot of upwards energy. There's not a lot of volume though overall. So these are red flags, guys. It's not a primo setup. It's not like a mind-blowingly good setup. Thanks, Brent. Yeah, Trey, don't worry, man. It's a lot of baby steps. No, not at the moment. Well, he could be, but he's on timeout until he emails me. No worries, Brent. You guys can call me bro as much as you want. It is not something I, fancy too much, but I understand every culture is different. We'll have a real physical meetup one day for sure, though, Trey. I most likely somewhere in Florida. I don't know where else it would be at the moment. Guys, SLDB looks like it's really trying that one last kick into the 670s. Can it do it? I feel like it could. I'm not going to trade it. Here we go. 470. Come on, 472. Come on. Oh, it's so weak. I'd be out. I would leave. I would not be holding again for a secondary attempt. I only give stocks like 1 or 2 attempts. That's already kind of in my eyes the second attempt. So I would be gonzo. This could pull back to 4.5 in a heartbeat. Let's see what happens. Volume is not there, guys. Volume is absolutely not there on this ticker. Yeah, that support's getting chipped though. Yo, I really do think my shivers have a correlation with the ENLV. Every time I look on my second screen, I get a shiver. Man, that ticker done me dirty. Guys, SLDB, boom, there we go, 450. That was exactly the dip I was worried about, and that's why I was not looking to hold that over 470, especially on the second attempt that failed. Is Carl Springs, all that stuff is pretty close to me, to be honest. I'll probably land in Orlando or Fort Lauderdale or Miami. And then obviously Vero Beach is a place I go to. That's where I grew up. And then, Heiko, you guys know, he lives in the Keys. So I don't know. We could all pick a place and just. I mean, I doubt Heiko's going to want to invite everyone to his house. Although we could make an event out of it. I don't see why not. His girlfriend might get a heart attack. The Final Countdown lives in Orlando. Did you ever come out to Anna Maria? Is that a question for me? I'm not totally sure. Yeah, Brandon, good call out for that. The chat and the stream is so chill today. Like, we're not getting stress from any front right now. It's just really, really nice. The tickers, okay, they're not amazing today, but pre-market with SLDB, I mean, we were doing some work in the chat room, and this one, it was okay. It was like really consistent. At no point did I have like a home run trade on it, but it was just really consistent. Corey's in Arizona, but he'll go anywhere. That's what I like to hear. An island by Clearwater. Gotcha. No. I don't think I have been. DMC's been doing good today. When you're on a groove, when you're doing good, you sometimes just want to keep milking it. So I feel like I could maybe keep milking it, but the opportunities aren't here anymore. SLDB is selling off. ENLV, I don't know. I don't see a trade opportunity on it. I'm going to probably wrap it up here. So let's go here to our monitor tab and see what happened. So we're wrapping up today, $577 profit. ENLV could have, put that up closer to $1,000, but I missed a few trades on it, and then I had a few pullbacks that really got me. But at least I managed my risk somewhat by trading smaller size on ENLV. So pretty happy overall today. SLDB, we made pretty much all of our profits on SLDB. Monster, appreciate the call out with ADES. We snagged another $55 because of that. And then ENLV, I'm down $11 on it. I could have easily been profitable in that trade, but whatever. I'm not going to complain. We had a really good green day today. Trading not so big position size. That makes it even better. So I'm pretty happy, pretty stoked. Yeah, I think we had a pretty nasty amount of base hits today. How many trades did we do today? We did 15 trades today. And look at that. Yesterday was a $500 profit day. I took I don't know. I took like $1,700 out of this account yesterday, and now we're back at 30,000 again. So that's a beautiful thing. We did 15 trades today, 18 trades yesterday. So just beautiful. Now we're up $1,000 in 2 days. So that's a beautiful thing. Yeah, pretty sweet. With small position size. For Ross Cameron, $1,000 is like nothing, but we're trading tiny position size. So percentage wise, he would be impressed, I think. I think that's good. Am I still holding ADT? Yeah. All right, final countdown. Take care, man. We probably will have a meet and greet at one point. I don't totally know when. But yeah, we'd love to plan it. ENLV, guys, might be a really good dip buy right here at 880 something. I'm not going to trade it, but I'm looking at it at the corner of my eye, and then it might look interesting. I would probably wait for the 70s, but it does look pretty enticing, I got to say. Let me just pull up my not my working orders, my filled orders. Let me just write this down for reference here. A lot of trades today. This is going to take quite some time to document. So what time is it right now? It is 10:39. Yeah, my first trade today was at 7:31.46, a buy on ENLV. It was actually a profitable trade. Yeah, okay, we're bouncing a bit, guys, on ENLV. Not too bad. Had that low at 77 or something. No, that would be super fun. Maybe we could, like, rent a place somewhere. If I keep making all this money, I'll meet you anywhere. DMC will prepare to meet us anywhere. Nice. Yeah, no, I think a meet and greet would be super fun. Maybe we could do like one of those driving ranges, which is the one at Vero Beach, and we'll just order a bunch of tables and get a freaking white girl wasted. They got some pretty good, what are they called? Muscular mules over there. They got a whole assortment of muscular mules. It's pretty savage, I'm not gonna lie. But that'd be that'd be such a Top Golf, yeah, we'll go to Top Golf. I don't know. We could figure it out. What would be cool if there was like a bit of a presentation room, so like some people could talk about some of their favorite trades, but I don't know, that might be a little bit overboard because I don't know. Might as well just enjoy some. I don't know. Well, we could always talk about it. The first one's got to be simple, right? We don't want to overwhelm ourselves. Just got to keep it simple and stupid, right? KISS, KISS, guys. That's the best principle. Keep it simple, stupid. I think that's what it is. Keep it simple, stupid. Jared's bringing the flowers. I like it. Flowers are important. Mike has a question. Why, with your last trade on SLDB, you want it to go to past 448? Let's go back to this one. My last trade with SLDB. Are you talking about the entry? So on this one, we had a nice breakout, and then we were pulling back above the 9 EMA. I just didn't feel super comfortable getting long on this one until we were kind of really coming closer back to this kind of support zone, seeing some retests here, and then I wanted to sell into the breakout, right? I felt like this first pullback was a little bit premature to be entering. I kind of wanted to have a bit more conviction behind the trade, but more so confirmation that I was going to hold. And when this candle had such small amount of volume, I felt pretty high confirmation. Then I bought back again here, but I'm not sure if this is the most helpful trade to analyze. But guys, if you're totally new here, consider subscribing. We come out with a recap video every single day after trading where we review the trades in much more detail. Yeah, Brand, that's how I feel all the time. Like full coffee, no breakfast. It's a little savage. So let's go through some of these tickers here. And first, I'm going to quickly show the swing trades because I know that's always a point of curiosity. It's also a point of just freaking tears, honestly. Like, what is going on with some of these swing trades? GE is luckily holding its low. It hasn't broken the low, and that's why I'm excited. I'm really nervous here at this 640 resistance zone. I'm not super stoked about it. I feel fairly confident with GE, although the company isn't really being managed super well. It's just a really old established company, and that's really what I'm swing trading in after such a long sell-off. I got really stoked when we had this big breakout here, and I bought the pullback on the breakout. But then this just big sell-off here really put me on edge. So I don't know, should I be selling? Should I be cutting my losses on GE? I have no problem with cutting my losses. Absolutely not. I just still feel like this trade isn't ready to be cut. So I'm down 250 on GE at the moment with my average at 669. I don't know. Thanks, Tristan. Thanks, Daniel. That's a really cool thing to hear. It's cheap with sugar in my coffee. You can't put sugar in your coffee. Come on. Guys, ENLV 880 was that bounce zone. Now it's at 915, 914. So that was it. That was the ticket. Oh, eggs with chicken sausage sounds so good. Okay, let's go to ADT. I know this was another bit of a ticker. Guys, I really swear it feels like a Friday. I was just about to say something about what's going on this weekend, but it's not weekend. Let me wrap up today though before 11 o'clock. It's my last 2 days in Peniche. And then I'm going to Porto for the weekend, and then I'm flying out of Porto, and then I'll be back in Berlin when you guys see me on Monday. But there's like tons of plans, and yesterday, let's just say the lady was a little bit upset because I was going too long. Just kidding, she wasn't too upset. She's a trooper, but she might be listening. But yeah, we got to wrap up at one point. So ADT, guys, I'm not going to lie. I'm not stoked about what I'm seeing here with this ticker. I'm a little bit disappointed that this one's pulling back so much. I'm down $200 on ADT right now. Started accumulating probably just a hair too early, but the sell volume on this one's more or less disappearing. And so far, my trade thesis is still true. If I see the break of $8 and then we come back to $8, I'll be closing this one for a loss. Otherwise, I'll be holding on to it. If I see the break of $8 and there's very low sell volume, I will actually consider to hold it and maybe even average down a little bit. So those are kind of like the ways I'm treating this one right now. I could easily see this one popping up 10% from here. I feel like it's decent risk reward. Jared says, "Oh wow, you brought girlfriend." Nice, Daniel. That's, yeah, consistency. Don't wear yourself out, man. You got your whole life to become a day trader. Yeah, Dex, couldn't agree more. That's the way to do it. Yeah, actually, I've already surfed Caparcia. We surfed there the first week when we landed in Lisbon. We were there for a little bit, and then we went to Peniche for surf. Caparcia is really really good fun, and I love Peniche though. Like growing up in Florida, where the waves are just a giant wash machine. Like Peniche is just beautiful. I mean, I hear like Bali and whatnot. I've never surfed there. Is like a different level of consistency, but I gotta say it's just absolutely amazing here. AMAG is being called out, possibly moving higher. Am I live stream on vacation? I guess you could say that, but I don't really view it as vacation. To me, it's more of like a, just changing the tapestry for a little bit. Getting a little bit out of my daily grind in Berlin and just kind of switching it up a little bit. We are here for over 4 weeks, a little over a month, so it's a longer trip. Let's quickly go through some of these other tickers. Or do you guys have any tickers you want me to check out? I mean, we check out these tickers so much that we don't really need to talk about them. So if you guys have a ticker you want me to check out, we can quickly talk about it. Looks like a lot of stuff is red. Ooh, XPEV, guys, check out this bad boy. Woo-hoo-hoo. Wow, what a little freaking dip on this one. What happened here, guys? My lord. Tesla slashes China made standard long range Model 3 prices. Oh wow, okay, so they're dropping so much because Tesla dropped their prices to be a bit more competitive in China. So Tesla made represents a better value than China made. I don't think people see China made as value. I think they just typically see it as cheap. Not trying to be insultive, but like growing up, that's kind of like what you typically would refer it to in my eyes. Maybe I'm wrong. Uh, yeah. So I don't know. Big pull off on XPEV. Honestly, with XPEV, I said this again and again. I was not really comfortable buying above 17. I gotta say though, now with the big volume coming in here, and I feel like this news, yeah, it's kind of big, but I feel like I would buy XPEV above 17, and I would look for some sort of continuation to the upside. I don't know. I'm going to keep my limit order here for now, see how low this goes. It's going to be a heavy, heavy heavy duty triple bottom. I would even call this like a quadruple bottom because I would kind of slump this into one bottom here, and then this would be another bottom. So I don't know, 17 is a huge, huge zone. I don't really know if we're going to break the zone. So I might do a size fill here and buy lower. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I Am I on mute? Does anyone think that Ford? No, you're not on mute. Does anyone think that Ford will come up as electric EV vehicle company? I think every car company is going to be switching to EVs at one point. I think gas cars and diesel is a bit of a thing of the past because it's just not as sustainable. So I think car companies will still make gas and diesel, but more of like a um, really niche product at one point. Of course, Jared. Of course. Actually, pretty much everything I do is for work. Uh, I mean, I like eat, sleep, breathe my work. So there's no such thing as going home and being done with work. Ford is 200 billion in debt. 200 billion, is that true? That seems super high Doesn't seem right. Well, let's go to that ticker Ford that you guys are talking about. Let's actually go, what I always like to do, guys, on a really old stock is go on the weekly, sometimes even further back. I usually don't ever go to a monthly, but I don't even have monthly here. I was going to say this might be the one time it applies. So let's just stick it here. So back in 85, looks like Ford was down here a little bit at 427, had a giant run up. Oof. Okay, so 427 is definitely a base that I don't know if we're going to break. At that point, based on inflation. Okay, we broke it at 1. That's insane. Ford was at $1. That's just mind-blowing. 154 is big support, though. That is insane. Ford got just crushed. That was in 08. Wow, talk about a good time to buy stuff, huh? I think everyone here remembers 08 and regrets 08 not buying more stocks. Let's see, $5. Yeah, between like, this is some huge support zone. Looks like ate some big resistance. Then again here at 930, 946. A little bit of a sell-off here. Ford CFO is leaving the company. I don't really see why that would warrant a dip. I feel like anything, here's what he has to do. Anything new for this company might even be good. A look into Ford's debt. Let's freaking put our head in this one for a little second here. $144 billion debt. Wow, that really is much more than I was expecting. Has a net debt. Not even a gross debt, just a net debt. Has a total debt of $175 billion. Wow, yeah, you're not kidding. This is an insane amount of debt. Good call, Jared. Wow, I'm almost honestly impressed. Why investors look at debt. Well, it's always good to stay up to date. That is I just can't even be, can't even really fathom that amount of debt. Jared says, as a Tesla fanboy, I do a ton of research. Nice, Jared. Jared, we should put you in some sort of Discord chat room EV committee section. That'd be fun. We should actually sort the Discord channel by maybe sectors and industries a little bit more. That might be kind of interesting because there's a lot of sectors I just generally don't know enough about. They're heavily invested in ICE cars and outsource everything. They will go bye-bye. They will go bye-bye. Adios. Let me know if you got some GE research. I got to look into that company just a little bit more. I can't believe space is just chilling at $20. This is just like a giant laugh out loud towards me. But I shouldn't take it so personal. Honestly, guys, no direct swing trades really from me just yet. I'm really waiting for another sell-off in the market. I do think we're right across the kind of corner from one. RKT kind of looks interesting. I like this big breakout in RKT. I just noticed it was up 6%. We were talking about RKT for quite some time now, and I was saying that I would like a trade here below $20. It doesn't look like we're really going to get this one. With such a strong breakout, I would actually move up my limit order. I would definitely trade RKT. So let me actually go ahead and do that. 300 shares is obviously way too much at this point, so I'm going to have to reduce this to something a little bit more digestible. I would probably say 200, and then ideally we can average down at one point in the future. So let's go here back to trade. Let's look at this one, see what's going on with RKT, because that was a really, really strong breakout. First, rocket companies, you guys probably know this, Quicken Loans. Let's check out some of the news on this one. Actually, am I trading this with my... okay, we've traded it before. All right, Dex, take care, man. Sono is making a bump up here. Yeah, HCHC. Although car rental, I think it's going to get much more popular. Living in Berlin, I don't own a car, but I drive a car most days of the week. And it's cheaper than public transportation. I use, there's a few rental car things like Drive Now, WeShare, Six. You get an app, you check out which cars are nearby, you pick up the car, you drive it for a little bit, you pay like 17 to 25 to 30 cents a minute, and it sounds like a lot, but sometimes you get it like really cheap, and then you drop the car off and you're done. And you know, if you're in the car with 2 or 3 people and you're driving, you know, across the town, it's cheaper than public transportation. So I'm actually quite a big fan of that. Jared's an investor. That's good, man. We need more investors in this world. Look, Kramer is long GE in terms of he believes it's going to have a turnaround within a year. They don't like the ownership structure. Yeah, okay, that makes sense with RKT a little bit. Hey, but if a lot of people have shorts, you know what that means? They get squeezed out heavy. That could be a big short squeeze going on right now. Rocket companies should hire traders, circulate in-men report titled Realtor Rocket Mortgage announces a new partnership. Okay, so there's a partnership deal. Gotcha. Their cost per mile is way above like other extra competitions. Jared, if you ever put a lot of your information on these different stocks together in like a Google Doc or something, would be super interested to read through it. So I don't know if you're in the Discord or whatnot, or you know, email me or something like that. I don't know if you'd be down to share it with the community, but that'd be awesome. I could post the your research somewhere. Always interesting to read up on that. Yeah, ADT I'm a little nervous about. We'll see what happens with it. All right, so for now, new partnership news. You know, sometimes all you need is just a little bit of a crack to shake people out, shake some of the shorts out, short covering. And I do like there's a double bottom here. We're having a big volume breakout. So overall, kind of, actually the volume's not as big as I was actually thinking it was just now. On the 4 hour, it looks much bigger, but the daily, it's a little bit less. That's probably primarily because the volume really just started spiking in here. So we'll see. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put this limit order at 257. We'll see if we get some sort of entry on this. I don't know. Actually, I'm going to move it to 63. 62. All right, cool. Guys, let's wrap it up there. I got to run, and we got a lot more to learn about in tomorrow's Friday, so a lot more to learn about on these swing trades. Most of my positions, I'm really just kind of holding off right now. I'm waiting for some better sell-offs in the overall market, and I want to start going long a bit more swing trades. Harley says he swing trades to pay for his day trading. That's hilarious. It's not the best, though. Oatmeal push-ups time. Exactly. All right, guys, we got to run. Am I holding LAC? No, I'm not. Nice, guys. Thanks for all the support, and don't forget to drop a like on the way out. I'm sure you guys already have, but I really, really do appreciate it. Just, yeah. I'll see you guys then first thing tomorrow. Take care, guys. Don't forget to be rested. Going all energy tomorrow. If the market wants it. Ciao, ciao.